We're live.
Okay. All right.
Basically, it was good.
I call board order here. We'll start off with our first public hearing on the water sewage rates increase. This will be the first reading, so bear with me. Ordinance 2025-03. An ordinance amending water and sewage rate ordinances 2012-08, 2013-14, 2015-2, 2025-1. Whereas the town of Walton, Indiana owns and operates a municipal water and sewage works providing service to its residents. And whereas the town manager and deputy building clerk having conducted a review of the rates and changes for the water and sewer utilities and having recommended certain increases to the rates and charges for the water and sewage utilities based on the review. And whereas pursuant to Indiana Code 36-9-23-1, as far the town of Walton Town Council shall by ordinance establish just and equitable fees and charges to the services rendered by the water and sewage works and provide the dates on which the fees are due. And whereas the town of Walton having held discussions during regularly scheduled council meetings and having advertised other meetings such as advertisements being placed in the town's newspaper of record in accordance with Indiana Code 5-3-1. And whereas the town council finds that such adjustment to the rates and charges would benefit the public utility services and residents of Walton, Indiana. Now, therefore, be it ordained by the town council of the town of Walton that ordinance 2012-08, 2013-14, 2015-2, 2025-1 water and sewage rates ordinance is hereby amended as follows. Appendix A, water rates. Appendix B, sewage rates. Additional rates as follows. Water connection, tap-ons. At the time of connection to the system, each user shall pay a minimum charge of $500 plus time and material. Sewage connect. At the time of connection to the system, each user shall pay $900 plus time and materials. The first 2 hours of labor are included in connection fee. Consumer deposits will be required for all new customers before water will be turned on. Each meter requires a deposit. The fee is $87.50 for water and $87.50 for sewage. Billing goes out on the first of the month and bills are due on the 16th or the first working day thereafter. Penalties for unpaid bills are added on the 17th of each month. Penalties will be 10% of the unpaid bill, including trash and stormwater. Termination of service for non-payment. There is a 7-day grace period after the due date before water services will be disconnected and no additional notice will be sent. In the event a customer's water is disconnected for failure to pay, said customer will be allowed one reconnect without charge upon full payment of all amounts due under that bill. Any subsequent shut-off for the same customer shall require an additional $100 consumer deposit. Said amount being in addition to any previously placed deposit, as well as the payment in full of all amounts due under the current billing. In addition, a recommended reconnect fee is required for water services in the amount of $50 for the second occurrence, $75 for the third occurrence, and $100 for the fourth and all subsequent occurrences thereafter. Adjustments. If determined water leaked that did not go through the sanitary sewer system may be adjusted for sewage only. All water leaked will be billed. Customers are allowed one leak adjustment per calendar year. Winter adjustments. 150 gallons per day may be permitted for letting water drip during extreme cold weather to prevent meters from freezing. Customers must notify the office if they are doing so. Said days must be at least 28 degrees Fahrenheit or below. Town council will determine the number of days allowed. Pools, power washing, watering. There must be a minimum of 1,000 gallon used for any adjustments to write off the town hall must be contacted within 5 business days of water usage, or the sewage cannot be adjusted. This amendment shall be effective after duly approved, adopted, and advertised pursuant to the statute. This ordinance is in effect upon passage and repeals all other ordinances, resolution, or parts thereof in conflict with the provisions and intent of this ordinance. This is the first open meeting, open reading, and the second one will be at our December meeting.
No objections at the moment.
Okay, anybody have any? All right, then
Good job.
we will now close the public hearing. And now if you will all please rise and face the flag and repeat after me, the pledge of allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Okay, those attendants, we're missing Denise Winter, one of our board members, and our attorney are both absent tonight. We still have enough for a quorum. And I'll call of order. Okay, now, has everybody had a chance to look at the October minutes?
Yes.
Has anybody, anything they wish to add or change or amend to it?
I do not.
If not, then I ask for a motion to approve the minutes.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Passed. Employee reports. All right, our town marshal will not be here tonight. He will present his for this month at the next meeting. So, Lee, you are.
All right, if you see there, that's one of the, that PFAS is something that the states started making us do this year. Had to do it in April, and 5 months later did it in October. When I was up at the conference, they think that it might be like the copper and lead. Once you have so many negative tests, they might extend it out farther. But each one of those is $680. So, you know, it's required, and there's just in fact, Element is where we took it. And before that, the closest one was in Illinois. We'd have to overnight, but then they got their certification to do it. So then, anyway, the boys did flush some hydrants, especially out at the school while they were down during fall break. Did repair a valve down there at Gretchen in May. When they were grinding, they hit the valve box, which is just kind of picture the valve has a nut sticking up about that big, and then the thing goes over it. So whenever F&K installed it, it must have been hugging, because then once they hit it, it cracked the actual flange on the valve itself. So they had to dig it up, got it repaired. I was gone, but boys did a good job. Got all back together so they could pave. Did change the blower oil, and one of the blowers, blower 2. This is another one of these things where I was bringing up the rates. There's 2 blowers out there, only one's online at a time. But anyway, that one there has motors got locked up, and now, like I
Is that
said,
out of the plant?
yeah, and it's about that big around. It's electric motor. I think it's 30 horse. But anyway, I was just on there with BR Anderson, find out where they took theirs. Just trying to find. I don't have a problem with Tweety's, other than I know it take them a long time.
So he's complaining that his farm stuff is needing repaired right now. He's buried.
Yeah, well, and that's why I
Maybe
just reached out to Brian. I thought, I know they do a lot of things.
Maybe
And
it'd be easier on a big motor. Maybe he likes those better.
well, I mean,
Like I said, I'll check the guys that work, see where we send ours.
so we'll find out. And then the UV's off right now, but we actually did clean it up here last month, and we haven't pulled it yet because right now Jake's he's a week of schooling. So it's just John and I, which is fine. But, some of the stuff, it's trying to suck up leaves and whatnot. So equipment wise, I didn't put on here, but all of the paving is done. The only thing left is the striping. And I met with JR today, and that's gonna be like Thursday, because they're gonna stripe the railroad crossing, which I have to by law, and then where the parking was here along Memorial Park down.
You said next week?
No, this week. They said Thursday. And a lot of it probably depends on weather. And when I say leaves by 3, that's 3 loads, which honestly, it takes about an hour and a half to fill the thing, depending on what leaves are out there. It's what we did today. And then brush, there was like 5 dump truck loads. And then I didn't put it on the agenda, but I did. You remember back when I brought up, I had the bus driver that picks up the kids at the water tower, ask about a pavilion. So I sent an email to the community foundation because they do the $5,000 grants, but they're already done for the year. So I sent it to Denise and just to see if there was any money available. She emailed while I was gone that she has $2,199 of discretionary funds she could put towards it. Now, the original price was like, one was like 5. So I did get a price on a new one from Brad, and it is basically a 4x8 with that polycarbonate, whatever, like super thick plexiglass. So, if kids are in there jacking around, they don't have a roof on it. And it's just, if you ever go down there during the bus stop, I mean, there's a lot of kids that get on there and get off if it's raining. So, but he gave me a price of $44.80 for everything. I talked with Melanie and I think MVH Unrestricted, which we have a lot of money in, but it's $22.81 is what we'd have come up with if you guys are interested.
What is the original quote?
Yeah, the original was $51.99, so we kind of went to a different structure just to try to save a little money.
How much was the one you said?
The other one, and that's a prefab made one that's
Yeah.
just metal, was $51.99 installed.
Oh, I thought it was just the shelter was 21.
Well, I know, but I just, all I got price is everything, $44.80 to do it, so it's,
And this one is, I'm sorry.
it'll be treated, it'll be concrete slab,
Oh, okay.
tree lumber post, and then that polycarbonate stuff that's really thick that you can, I don't want kids to get in there jacking around and, nobody could see them, if a parent's there and you got kids in there doing something they shouldn't, you'd know. But at least you get them out of the rain, because I know sometimes I've seen quite a few kids there and sometimes not as many, but it's just, I know the school didn't have any money available with their funds getting cut. So I thought, well, let's reach out to Community Foundation, see where we're at. So if you guys give approval, it'll get done before winter. If you don't want to spend the money, I understand, but being we got half of it from the Community Foundation, that does make it.
And we have plenty of money in NVH, and NVH can only be used on paving or roads or street, motor vehicle highway.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you said NVH. That's what I
And
meant.
motor vehicle highway,
Yeah.
all
And
you
some
can use it on
repairs.
is
Yeah,
paving
Okay.
and sidewalks and alleys and streets, so it would be perfect for that project.
yeah. And I'm sorry I didn't get that on there, but I was gone, so when I got back, I just got the price
Yeah.
and got it all together.
Well, especially we're out half of it, so.
Oh, yeah, I mean, all we gotta do is spend $22.81, so $21.99 is coming from them. And I actually see her, if you guys okay it, I'm gonna go out to the REACT meeting at the event center. She will be there, Deanna will. I'll just find out what we have to do to maybe just do it, pay it, and send them an invoice, and they'll pay us back. So we don't have to go through any, like a lot of the grants, it's competitive, So that's why I wanted to check on the $5,000 grant, but they'd already done them for this year.
Hmm.
And I just like to, get something
Get
done.
something on that.
Yeah, just for the kids.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anybody have anything want to ask or?
Yeah.
Well, is that, where all do they pick up around here?
here and over there, that's the only places.
Yeah.
And next to the water tower.
Yeah,
Yeah, the water tower do it. Here, the kids, they've actually come inside here before.
Well, with 2-hour delays and as cold as can be outside, I always just tell the kids, come inside.
yeah, because that's what I was gonna say, is that fair to have something at one location
Mhm.
No,
and
it
not,
used to be years
not
back, they
the other.
would go to the post office, they pick up there and you go in that home.
Yeah.
And they made it, start making messes in there.
Yeah, so,
I just wonder what they'll do to the
Hmm.
You know, it's kind of like out at the park, you know, things happen.
Or you
so.
could just put 4 posts and pavers and a roof up.
Well, it's gonna have the clear through glass side. There ain't nothing gonna, they can't hide.
Oh,
from
White
it.
House side.
Bus stop.
Yeah, it's that poly,
You want to keep them out of the rain, just put a roof over their head.
well, you want the wind too, because it's cold. That's, I mean, that's not that expensive to do that. Just getting, it's a windbreak, a bus shelter is what it is. So,
I don't care either way, I don't have kids.
You're such a joy. Oh, goodness.
All right,
I feel the compassion just oozing out of you, Mike.
do we have a motion to go forward with that? Or are there any more questions on it, I should say?
I don't have any problem building it. And the big thing, like I say, if you're gonna tear it up,
And
you know, that's the $30 million question,
I don't-
you know,
Well, it's a $2,400.
$2,400 question, yeah.
Hey,
But-
at least there's no water lines that can get broken. Like
And it's
our-
just, and plus you can see through it, so
that's how you
even if
watch it.
an
Yeah.
officer drives 2 blocks away, they can see
See
it.
through it.
kids will squirm.
It's not like you're gonna be in there hiding. That's what intrigued me about the other one. Well, that way they can see you.
I'm good with it. I don't have any problem with it.
You want to make a motion then to,
I'll make a motion to go ahead.
all right, I have a motion. I have a second, please. Anywhere? No?
Mike doesn't have kids, he didn't care.
I don't care.
I don't know, I'm torn, like.
All right,
I know.
well, you got something, yeah, you got questions, so go ahead, yeah.
Well, no, I mean, I'm just thinking of my grandkids, like they get on the bus at the stop sign at the corner and
Yeah.
there's nothing for them. And,
Ah,
you know, you take them with an umbrella or drive down there in the car or whatever. I mean,
Well, and I think that's why the bus driver reached out to me, because some kids, I know that a lot of parents, you know, how many people get on the bus down there, Eric? You've been there before.
On an average, there's about 15 to 20 kids in the
Yeah.
water well.
Yeah.
I pack them in on rainy days. I pack them in my truck.
Oh, he does, but there've been some of them that haven't been out there. So by not having, you know, he's there and I see other parents, but then I've also seen
Kids is not.
kids are just out there.
Yes,
So-
yeah.
well, it's quite a few kids.
Well, that's what he
Yeah.
had said. He said there's a lot of kids there at times,
Well,
so.
there's more kids coming here too. I mean,
I
so
know
we
it's
must
not
have an
here lately, too.
influx of children
Yeah.
here
You put
lately.
15 kids in a 4x8?
Well, like Eric said, he's gonna be there in his truck. I know a couple other people, they'll pull out.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about the ones that don't. And that's what
Yeah.
the bus driver said. Not every parent is there waiting. Some of them's like, here, go.
Yeah.
That's why he called, just to see. I said, well, let me do some checking. So.
I think it's a good thing, to me, it's another improvement in the town.
Are you gonna put one here later?
If that's what you want to do, I'm all right.
I mean, I can start coming in at 7 a.m. if I need to.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I'll just make the girls get on the bus here. Just so the kids have somewhere to come in. I mean, if
I
it's,
just think it's great for kids.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was my.
they're not-
concern, like,
you know,
just
my-
having one and
my
not-
grandkids aren't down there either, but I look at it,
not
all
having
kids, I
one
look out for.
yeah, like the majority of the kids that come here, like there's a few that walk here, but they just live around the corner. But then the ones that come a little further, their mom and dads are all sitting out in the car
Yeah.
with them.
You know, I always say though, even in the winter time, last winter.
Or they sit in the little
Lots of
door
walking
hole.
down.
Yeah, I guess it could get in
Um,
there. Okay, well, I'll second.
Want a
I'll
second?
second, yeah.
All right, any more questions on it? Then all in favor, please say aye. Aye. All right.
I know the kids will enjoy it, or the bus driver will, because he
Yeah,
calls me pretty
yeah.
frequently.
It's for them.
I got another thing.
Yeah.
The alley down at, Solly's, his bushes are clear into the alley and the neighbor is getting screamed at by the guy that lives in the old Jack Flynn house. And it's made her cry and she come to me and asked,
Oh yeah, she came to us too.
he
I'm sorry, where at?
tore into her and it's all Solly's fault because his bushes have taken over the whole alley.
What do you want us to do, pull them?
Well, it's either he trims them and if he doesn't trim them, we bill him for it, because we gotta knock them back, because they have taken over the alley.
The planning board.
They are 10 feet in the alley.
They can't control that. They only do
That's right, the
buildings
buildings,
that are
yeah.
unsafe.
That's fine. I mean, that's what I'm saying, hey, you need to cut them back. I mean, we don't have them.
And if
Put 'em
you
back
have
or
a
we'll pull 'em.
heart-to-heart with the other guy to let him know he doesn't have to.
Well,
drive.
but if it's an alley, you gotta be able to
Access.
Yeah.
drive, actively drive through without
And it's
tearing.
causing, she
Things
uses
up.
that for her driveway and
Yeah.
And he's tired of people driving his yard. I get it. I told her, yes. She goes, what am I supposed to do? I said, he can't drive in his yard. So now she's driving in my yard. So I never said anything to her, but did you tell her she could only drive one way?
I told her, I said, I know that in there, several of the alley ordinances, you enter from the north and you exit from the south. I said, so you could try going from another direction.
Yeah, well,
There ain't
then
nothing
she's breaking that ordinance because she's driving in both ways back by my garage. So, but I mean, we need to ask Sully if he'd knock them back.
there. I will. I'll reach out to him. I'll
That would,
stop
yeah,
by.
that would be under overgrowth. I mean, I can give you an ordinance to take
Nah,
over
that's all
there.
right.
I don't know that he'll do anything about it, but if he doesn't, this has been a constant problem for years.
We'll take chainsaw down, just start cutting them back.
Me?
No, I said we will.
Nice. I'm in. I'll even get by the gas.
Yes, I know exactly who you're talking about because she was hysterical when she got up here.
Well,
Because she had just gotten yelled at by the neighbor.
yeah, she came to me. She lost her dog.
Well, and I told her, I was like, talk to Mike. I bet he knows more about this section than anybody here. And she's like, okay, if you think he'll be nice. I'm like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, nice. I'm always nice to
All
her.
right,
So you'll make.
You know it's not
contact
true.
with them?
Yeah.
Okay,
we're talking about that, huh?
Yeah, I'll reach out to him.
okay.
Thank you, Rick.
All right, Melanie, your
Peace in the
Okay.
neighborhood.
report, please.
I already put the service agreement with On Point in front of you. I just wanted you guys to review it and let me know what you think. I noticed a discrepancy in the back of it. On number 5, it said, the parties agree that customer bears full responsibility. Well, in our service or specifications for bid, it said that the trash service would be responsible for insurance and full liability of their vehicles and so on and so forth. So I made sure to modify it and take it out, and then you guys have the copy that has the modification in it. So number 5 says On Point will secure, pay for, and keep in force insurance against all claims for personal injury and property damage. That was the only thing I saw a discrepancy with. I ran it through Lindsay, but I haven't gotten a full confirmation yet, so I haven't signed it or sent anything on, but I want you guys to be informed as well.
Does On Point know? you all
Yes,
know?
I called him and he said, have your attorney modify it however she needs to. I'm okay with it. And I said, well, it just, we specified that you had to carry insurance on your equipment and things.
Well,
And
they have to.
then it said that, they wouldn't be liable. So they contradicted. And he said, well, change it however you need to, run it through your attorney if that's what you would prefer. So, I just like to keep you guys informed. So I have that. And if you guys want a copy of these, I already confirmed with our On Point guy what trash days in
Oh, you did.
2026 will be. And then our large item pickup will be the 5th.
Oh, there's notes on all of them, I guess.
Yeah, I've just been prepping a lot for 2020 or end of year stuff. Financials weren't anything too crazy. We only had a couple consumer deposits, a few community center deposits. One of the community centers they rented it Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And after reviewing footage, they had an entire table full of liquor. So I called him and I said, hey, we discussed in your rental agreement, you're not allowed to have alcohol on the property, and we have you on camera with alcohol on the property. And he goes, yes, ma'am, you are correct.
I still would like
I
to have
said-
the rules posted there. That would
They are posted
not
on the
where
refrigerator.
nobody goes into the kitchen.
Well, they're responsible to keep a copy of their rental
All right,
agreement.
I'm done
It's a-
arguing with
It's a
you
binding
again.
document.
Doesn't do any good to argue with her.
Okay. Anyway, on to the next thing. I did get the holidays typed up that we discussed with Rick prior.
Yeah.
I didn't know if that would help with any situation. And then I typed out a letter I wanted to get you guys' approval on before I sent it. And that was after getting an email from Waste Management about our last pickup day, and then speaking personally with Eric about when he'll have the totes out, when we're supposed to expect our first day of service.
How do we get the word out to everyone?
I'm going to borrow the Kubota and hand deliver one to every single door.
Oh,
There you go.
Wow.
Then no one can say they didn't get it.
You don't need to deliver one to my door.
Well, I figured you kind of already know what's
Yeah.
going on. But that's all I really
The
had.
letters look good. I think.
Are
Yeah.
they like picking up the totes on the last day? after they dump them?
Waste Management said they will do trash pickup with your normal service day following on Christmas Day. Our last service day will be Friday, December 26th. Make sure the residents know to keep their empty totes out at the road so that way they can remove them on Monday, December 29th. And then when I spoke with Eric, he said that they would be delivering toters on the 26th or 7th, and that our first trash pickup day will be January 2nd. So
it won't
As
be
soon
here
as
for
we-
any of that.
get rid of a toter, we should have a toter there already.
They're gonna deliver them on Saturday and Sunday?
That's what he said.
Waste,
26th and 7th, or Friday,
Yeah,
Saturday,
Friday.
Friday, Saturday.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was looking at this, that's
Oh,
next year.
Yeah, that's the wrong year.
Yeah, you're looking at 26, babe.
Okay, I got you.
I'm on vacation.
Are
I
you?
won't be home. You
Right
can-
now?
They'll come and talk to me.
Okay.
Stick in his door.
Where, put my toter somewhere.
Just leave it at the street.
Okay.
All right. Need a motion, anybody got any questions on that? I need a motion about paying the claims.
I'll make a motion.
Make a motion. Need a second, please?
Second.
All right, second, all in favor of the sign aye.
Aye.
But yeah, if I got any of the holidays wrong, I do apologize. I took it off of notes. But I thought I got them on. All included in what you guys discussed. It was in your packet.
Yeah, I never got the packages up here, but.
Okay.
All right, we already did the reading of the water sewage rates, so that's done. New business. The holiday schedule.
I do have a question about, so
On what now?
the holidays.
Oh, holidays, okay.
Yeah, so the day after Thanksgiving, are we closed that day?
We had a half day,
No, it was full day. Day after
but you
Thanksgiving.
recommended a full day.
It was always a full day.
Okay.
The half day were Good Friday,
Friday following Thanksgiving.
Friday, and what was the other half day? Oh, New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve were half days. There was three
Good
of them.
Friday, Christmas Eve, New Year's.
Yes, those were the three
Okay.
that were half days.
Okay, so I was wrong for the November.
And of course, back here you see the post office dates and then the bank dates as well.
Yeah, the only one that they consistently have now that's not on their schedule is Juneteenth, but
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna affect us one way or another.
Okay, so those will go to all day. Okay.
So we're looking at changing those from half day to a full day.
Okay.
Because it's not really a day off. If it's only a half a day.
So you're looking for January, New Year's Day.
I was back here at the
Martin
post
Luther King Day.
office holidays. Like,
February,
I went
President's
I went
Day.
too far.
April will be Good Friday, then we
Yeah.
go for that. May, Memorial Day, July, Independence Day, September, Labor Day, October, Columbus Day, November, Veterans Day, Thanksgiving Day, and we approve the day after Friday, or Black Friday, as some call it.
And we have no more half days.
December, if we approve this,
Basically,
yeah.
do away with the half
Yeah.
day.
December, if we approve it, Christmas Eve would be a whole day, Christmas Day, and then of course New Year's Eve
Okay.
would be a whole day, so.
What one did you just change? No,
Just the half days.
that's it?
Yeah, that's the only thing.
I thought day after Thanksgiving was a half day, but it was a full day.
Oh, no,
So we're just knocking out 2 half days?
3.
Three,
Three,
Good Friday,
Oh, Good Friday.
Christmas Eve, and New Year's Eve.
Yeah, I'll move on the motion to approve that, on the 3 half days.
I have a motion to approve the 3 half days
You
to
got
full
a second
days.
already.
I'll second.
Second, okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
It is passed. There you go. Okay. And then, of course, we got this, the letter that she wrote out to hand out to the residents on the change adjustments in the trash pickup.
Thank you.
Oh.
That's yours.
Anybody have anything they wish to change on that or add or any
That's
questions?
good on that.
No, I think it looks good.
All right.
And then, like I said, the only thing I didn't mark on that one was, or maybe I did. I did. Never mind. Our large item pickup. We just
Oh, yeah.
discussed it today. He wanted to make it on the 29th of May, but that's our regular trash pickup day. I figured that'd be too chaotic. So I
Do you have
asked,
a place that you store the extra totes out at your place?
We haven't talked with Eric at all, so I don't know.
I just wondered, like, because I'm leaving, I wonder if I should bring mine out to your place and drop them off.
That's fine.
or you can even bring it up here. Whatever you're more comfortable with.
Well, we got around back there, that way they're all.
Well, if I was walking, I would bring them up here, but I think I'll use the truck.
The only thing which is not on the agenda we need to talk about.
Wait, did everybody okay the letter to the?
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
so
yeah,
I'm
that
good,
was
just,
all approved,
because I'd
yeah.
rather get you guys' full
Yeah.
approval, or if you need anything added on.
No, that looked good.
Okay.
I'll agree with that.
You got something under miscellaneous, is that what you're saying?
Yes, about, Tom Heflin will be retiring and submitted his letter here at the end of this year, or actually January 2nd. And then, of course, he'll be taking what vacation time he has left. So we need to look about, we have to advertise it about what we're going to do as far as hiring a new town marshal.
Are we going Marshall or part-time?
That's what we, discussed that among that. And
Yeah, Lindsay was asking me that.
And if so, if we're going part-time, then what kind of hours? If it's just part-time,
That's the average, under 30 hours a year.
if we do the part-time, yeah.
It's under, they gotta be under, 30 hours a week.
Then you wouldn't have
For the
any
year.
benefits.
But, and I'll just tell you, being I sat on the board, we left it open for part-time only because back in that day, Brad Summers, the guys we hired were,
I'll work with-
they worked full-time, but
Yeah.
they were full-time sheriff deputies.
Yeah.
So they got their benefits there, so they didn't need benefits, so it saved the town a lot of money when it comes to benefits. So I would say you definitely advertise it either or, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Just because you'll miss out on,
Tom even recommended me that we easily go part-time, as long as you got somebody under that position or that, where they're working full-time somewhere else.
and you might have somebody apply that wants it full-time. I mean.
I like that idea, either or.
Yeah. me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
That's
Or
the
I
best
do
way to do it.
too.
Because I think even back when Mike and them and they done it, it was just him and Leroy they worked 40 hours regardless of what it was, whether they were being a sheriff deputy.
Yeah, I say, yeah, they were.
Or if they were-
Yeah.
I know it's more now.
No, it was like 80
80.
hours of.
I know.
Yeah, it was a nightmare.
When they got bored.
Yeah, it was, well, cause they, like, Mike would work on weekend and then just have comp time, but then you get all this stuff come up and water leaks and all these issues and you never can take it, so it's like.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I like
Questions
the-
went on this.
Either or.
Yeah, I think so.
Just-
I think you
it
don't
opens up.
know what you will get. I talked with Andy in Galveston and Camden, and their gal was part-time.
So
So,
do we need the lawyer for all that?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're gonna have to go
Well,
through.
I
all
was
that.
wondering if we should
But we-
set up another executive session
And discuss it with
to
her, tell her what
discuss
you
it
want.
further.
Yeah.
That way we can get everything we need, get it taken care of and in detail.
Get it out.
Also, I mean, at the end of the year, we're gonna have to schedule a year-end meeting anyway. So I didn't know if you guys wanted to, well, we probably want to advertise before then.
Yeah,
Okay.
cause
Well,
that's
I
gotta
would say
be,
as soon as possible, right?
This last day, what did we say, the second,
January 2nd.
right?
Yeah.
He said
So-
we'll have the car turned in.
Yeah, so basically we're at 2 months.
Yeah.
So by
But
the
yeah,
time we
as
get
soon as
all
we get it
this
out, the
ready,
better, 'cause
Yeah, if
don't
you
and
wanna
do
get
it
it
get
next
out,
time.
we're down to a month.
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
So,
and that's gotta be within 30 days.
yeah.
So yeah, that'd be pushing it.
You know, like you said,
So how
if
does
or,
the-
you know, part-time / full-time, you know,
How do the interviews work? Do we?
Well, that was one of my questions I had.
Or,
yeah.
Will you guys call references? Will you guys do interviews? Or will Rick and I need to be doing that? Or how?
I think you guys do the interviews and.
I still like to have references or
Oh, yeah.
something like them, you know, in writing to look over,
Or
yeah.
just a person you can contact.
References required.
then set the time to come in.
Because I've done that with
Them-
engineers when we've done our,
Yeah.
before we hired Ken, I called their references, you know,
Okay, yeah,
so.
Past employment.
yeah, definitely special that. Anything
And,
else you
and,
want to-
and I'll warn you, whenever you call them, if, we'll just say XYZ used to work for Camden
Yeah.
and you heard through the grapevine is fired, they're not gonna tell you whether they're fired or what happened, but
Yeah.
the question I always would ask is, would you rehire them? It's kind of that
Yeah.
vague, and a lot of times they say no. I'm talking about like for engineers, or, you know, would you rehire this person? No. You know,
Kind of answers it right there.
yeah, it does. Just so you're aware, that's just something,
Okay.
we get that with the school superintendents, you know, would you rehire?
All right, so we need to get the ad out,
Uh-huh.
ASAP, start with.
And I agree, having Lindsay, that way you can tell her what it is
Yeah.
you're looking for. She can work on the financial part.
Well, I printed off all ordinances I could find on hiring and police station or police references. That way, at least that would have somewhere to start. But I'm sure I can
You
go
just
through.
utilize your lawyer, just trust me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We should have our lawyer in.
But anything
for the advertisement.
specifics
Well,
that you
that's- yeah.
guys think
I
that
haven't-
need to be in there?
Yeah, there's your executive meeting with her. We need her.
Yeah, yeah. well,
Right.
Yeah.
But what dates would be best for you guys? Because I'll need to run them through Lindsay too.
ASAP.
Anytime after 7. So make sure that I'm off working here.
Just
Or
remember.
at 7, I should say. Right.
When's Denise gonna be back?
Should be back tonight.
Oh, okay.
What time you think? 10? Did you say what time they'll be back?
At 10 o'clock. They went to the Ark in Kentucky.
You've been in contact with her?
No.
Me either. My wife went.
Oh,
Did the ark sing?
All right,
That's what he
so
was.
what days would be good for you guys?
Thursday's fine.
Thursday?
it's Thursday?
Thursday?
Yeah, if you can
December, Or,
You ain't got enough time to have,
November,
If we can get Lindsay in here
you gotta get it advertised, you gotta get 48 hours notice. Remember that. So
yeah.
to.
if she can advertise.
I thought we
tomorrow-
were getting her in.
well, I
too.
just have to put it in the window. That's
Jesus
advertising.
Christ.
No, I mean, just do. I mean,
So
trust me.
November
You
6th or
want, you don't wanna
November
violate an
15th?
open door law.
Time out.
Yeah.
I want her there for the advertisement to,
I understand that, but executive session, you still gotta advertise it 48 hours before you have it,
the executive session?
Yes.
Yeah,
by law.
that's what I was told too.
Advertising it is putting it in the window.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
Not
when
the
we
paper.
advertise our agenda, it has to be in the window by Thursday for our meeting on Monday.
Oh,
So
That's
you'll,
fine.
you'll get a hold of her in the morning.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
messaged her, but I'm not.
So if she could do it Thursday and she would text Mel could hang the sign tomorrow. Tomorrow,
Ready to go.
Wednesday would be
Here,
our
I'll just
48
call.
hours,
oh,
and then we can meet Thursday. And
There
if
you
she
go.
could text us to let us know whether yes, no, whatever.
You just don't wanna violate
as
it.
soon as she
No.
can be into, yeah. As soon as she's available,
Yep, make sure we're good.
after 7.
Okay, so we're looking at this Thursday at 7? Okay, we'll see you Thursday. Thank you. I'm back. She said either day works. So this Thursday at 7, 11, 6.
Everybody good?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. I'm not
See what happens.
I haven't talked to my wife yet, and she's in Kentucky.
The 6th.
This Thursday, the 6th at
I
7
don't
p.m.
really know,
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I'm good at.
but you can
Okay.
handle it for
I'll
me,
have to
right?
let Denise know.
I just did.
He just did.
Hey,
He was on.
husband's here to ruin.
Yeah, okay. All right, so we'll have an
Maybe I should
executive
ask my
meeting.
wife. She just never answers me.
You blame him?
She's just glad to be away.
Jeez.
Y'all went down together?
I'm gonna ask.
Oh, it's fine.
Well, tentatively we'll go for the 6th.
Mhm. November 6th at 7.
Yeah. Denise should be here, so again, at least 4 of us here.
And Lindsay said it
Like
would be
I
a
say,
problem.
unless something drastic
Right,
would happen at work,
yeah.
I'll be
Okay.
Okay,
I mean, we can always call you
and no
in.
problem, Ann, with you?
You may not be able to hear us, but we'll hear you.
Okay, so we'll just target
Make
for those.
yourself notes, anything you think it should be added, because this hasn't happened for a lot of years. You don't wanna,
Yeah,
it needs to be addressed.
okay. All right, move on. Okay, floor is open. For anybody that has anything they wish to speak about,
Nobody signed up.
Nobody
so
signed up?
everybody-
okay. Does the board have anything they wish to add to the meeting? Nothing? All right, then I'm asking for a motion to adjourn.
Motion adjourned.
Oh, really?
Second.
Second, all in favor?
Uh,
It's a surprise. All right,
Never.
all right, thank you all for coming. Oh, just a moment, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Just one little quickie.
Motion to unadjourn.
Yeah, well, it doesn't really just need, everybody know that, for the zoning board,
Oh,
they just vacants the people. Well, we do have one, Christina Fisher, and just need everybody to, say, okay, for her to be on, she's on the planning board.
I already filled one of those out and sent it to him.
Well, they gave it to me, just,
I know, but I already filled it out and sent it to him, but
I like it
whatever.
now.
Yeah.
yeah.
Chad's
So-
I'm good with it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
both rooms and the bathroom. So it'd be nice if there was, remember that corner thing with the TV sitting, which I'll get rid of.
Yeah, and Waste Management comes in all the time and lets us know how horrible OnPoint is. And I said, well, you guys have your
I just
chance.
want all of them.
Yeah.
It's like, I know, I wanted them to get it. It's like, well, obviously they didn't care.
Yeah, I'd say that how much more it is,
Ridiculous.
$3. Yeah.
yeah, exactly,
Get out of the way.
ridiculous amount.